Welcome everyone to the Merciful Metal channel. My name is Thomas. Um, just a quick video. I'm going to show some stuff that I recently bought, or lately. Record buying is going slowly nowadays. I've said it before in previous final updates. But lately I don't buy as much records as I used to a few years ago. Mostly I just want to focus more, you guys know it as well, I just want to focus more on like the original stuff and replacing reissues and focusing a little bit more on quality over quantity, sorry. And that's what's happening. I'm not like actively hunting records down, especially online. I'm not buying, I haven't bought any stuff online for weeks. All this stuff that I'm going to show is found in the wild, in stores. In the background we're listening to a fantastic one, From This Day Forward, Oblivion. I think the thrash metal fanatics know this one. It's an original active records press, 1990. Yeah, fantastic technical thrash. Love it. Even the shitty cover, I love it. Kind of like underground iconic. I mean, yeah. Fucking fantastic. That's what we're listening to in the background. No beverage today. Just showing a couple. It's like fucking 6 records that I'm going to show. Like I said, it's not a lot, but what I got, like, I'm really happy with it. Like this one, classic. Everyone fucking knows this one, Schizophrenia by Sepultura. I already have this album. In fact, over here, this is the press that this is the press that I already owned. It is in quite good condition, but this is the, 1989 or 1990 Shark Records press from Germany. This was the copy, or is the copy, that I have, or had currently. But now I found this an original Cogumelo press of Schizophrenia, which is like insane. It's, if I think about it, it's fucking insane that a record like this found its way almost 40 years later to my local record store, and ended up in my hands. That is crazy. It's not in best shape. It's in worse shape than the other one, but this one is, yeah, I mean, it's an original Cogumelo press. It is. It's been a little used. Like, you can see writings. I mean, you guys know how it went back in the day. If you went to a party, brought your own records, people wrote their name like on a record to indicate, that's mine, don't take it home. I like it. It looks shitty, and it doesn't need to be like worse than, like, I can tolerate this. Any worse is like but this it just has something. It has like a certain charm, or like, there's something lively about it. Like it has kind of a history. I fucking love it. I don't know. You can see it's not in the best shape, but this is the gatefold version. There you go, with the lyrics. Yeah, I mean, locally seeing a Cogumelo press of Schizophrenia, kind of mind blown. I was kind of doubting, because I did already have a copy, if I should buy this one, but I thought, like, I'm going to sell the one that I already have. So I guess if you're watching this and you're interested in that copy, let me know. I'm selling more stuff, so maybe soon I'll do, like, if I have a little bit more time on my hands and I can like focus more on like selling stuff or sending stuff out, I'll make a big or a video of what I'm selling. But if you're interested in a Shark Records copy of Schizophrenia, let me know. Yeah, what more to say? This is my favorite Sepultura album. To the Wall and Septic Schizo are probably my favorite tracks of this album, though like Escape to the Void is an absolute classic as well. From the Past Comes the Storms. Even like that acoustic instrumental part, I fucking love that stuff. Yeah, I mean, what more can I say about this original Cogumelo Schizophrenia press? Just fucking fantastic. Fantastic. Following up with something like completely different. The Final Countdown, Europe. Cheesy, a lot. But yeah, I like this album a lot. There's a lot of good tracks on here. I've always kind of never wanted to look into this album because like the Final Countdown, I mean, I love that song, but I've heard it like way too much. But like a couple of years ago, I decided to just give this one a try, and yeah, I really liked it. It's a very good album. Rock the Night is such a fun track. Carrie, I like shitty ballads. You guys know I like shitty ballads, but this one is like more generic, I guess, just a generic ballad. I prefer a shitty ballad over a generic ballad, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Danger on the track, catchy as fuck. And then my favorite track of this album, Ninja. What a track. It really has like that Swedish metal magic vibe going on. I mean, this is by far, by any means, no heavy metal. But I mean, it has like that Swedish magic around it, especially because of the keyboard, which in the verses really gives like an emphasis or like a punch to it, you know what I mean? And the guitar solo is just fucking fantastic, melodic, magic. Yeah, love that track. Cherokee, Time Has Come, just good stuff. Yeah, fantastic album. I mean, another one that I don't really need to explain. Found this one on a like a fair, like a flea market. I found this on a flea market. Original inner sleeve with the lyrics. There's the boys. Found this on a flea market, and I saw like a stand with records, and I wasn't expecting anything, but I mean, you gotta take a look. Mostly like random average whatever albums, but then I saw this, and I mean, I was looking for it anyway, and for some reason you always see this album in every fucking record store ever, but when I was looking for it, they always seem to disappear. I had the same with a couple of more albums where I know they're in there, I've seen them plenty of times, but the moment you're looking for them, gone. This one as well. I know I'm fucking cursed, I don't know. But I saw it not for like a crazy steal, whoa, just an average price. The chances nowadays are like incredibly small that you're gonna find like a rarity on a flea market. Yeah, basically none. But love the album, so it's a great addition to the collection. Here's another fun one that I picked up sort of locally. The city where I work it's not locally, but it's still kind of local because I work there, and the record stores are like around the corner of where I work. found this one for like 10 euros, which is fantastic. Samson, new wave of British heavy metal band. I already have like 2 of their previous albums, like the debut and Head On. This one is mostly known for being the album with Bruce Dickinson on it. I think this is my favorite Samson album, but not for that specific reason. It's just their best, I think. Just new wave British heavy metal done right. But if we're gonna talk about Bruce Dickinson, like this is from '81. 1 year later, he was singing on Number of the Beast. He's still like kind of young on here, though it's like a year later. You can really hear like he matured well on Number of the Beast. So even if you don't like enjoy new wave of British heavy metal, it's still fun to hear like Bruce's origins or the album that he was on before Number of the Beast. But I mean, you cannot compare this with Iron Maiden just because Bruce Dickinson on here. This is just a band on its own. Judge it for that. And I really like this album, just straightforward. Like I said, new wave of British heavy metal. Favorite track, Earth Mother. I think this came with the inner sheet, not the lyric sheet, but inner sheet. Yeah, there he is, Bruce. Samson, fantastic band, fantastic album. I love the cover as well. The drawing. I don't know why there is a fucking random TV with a vulture on it randomly. I don't fucking know, but yeah, kind of like iconic cover. If you know new wave of British heavy metal, I mean, if you talk iconic, then fucking Iron Maiden beats it all. But still, for like the second tier stuff, Samson. If you don't know this band, recommend it. Here's another classic that, like, some of these albums are like, how come you didn't have these in your collection already? I don't know, never really came around picking these up, feeling like it. I mean, an album like this is gonna be around forever. So there's like no necessity or feeling of like, I need this now. Saw this for a good price also locally. Like I said in the beginning, all of this stuff is found in stores locally for a very, very good price. I mean, it's not an expensive album to begin with, but yeah, Anvil, Metal on Metal needs no introduction. If you're watching this channel for a while, you know your underground stuff, underground Anvil. I mean, come on, fucking Anvil, Metal on Metal. I don't think I ever need to hear that song ever in my life again. I would be fine. But it's a fun song, I guess. Mothra. Fucking love that track. Love it. Just for that song alone, I would buy this album. But yeah, I mean, we know Anvil. It's just fun band, nothing like special. I'm not the biggest, like, this is the first Anvil album that I own, and I don't think I really need anything else. As of right now, maybe I'll dive a little bit more into this band, but for now, this is all the Anvil I need. But yeah, just we know Anvil. We know Anvil. Yeah, fun stuff. Found it, like I said, locally for a very cheap price. So why not? Like, this one of these albums, like I said, could have been in my collection. Perhaps should have been in my collection, but now it's just the right time to pick it up, cheap, locally, whatever. Yeah, Anvil, fucking Anvil. Also found this one. It's fantastic. Nasty Savage. Also locally, my local shop had all of the Nasty Savage albums in there, all originals. I only had the debut so far, and I dived a little bit more into Nasty Savage. I don't know, out of nowhere I had a fucking urge to some Nasty Savage. This is the album I picked up, Penetration Point, from 88, 89. Original Roadrunner press. Is it Roadrunner? Yeah. Rotten Records. Whatever the fuck that is. Nasty Savage, I think we are also all familiar with this band, but it's kind of like a little bit hard to categorize. It's, I would say, like a US power metal band, but on the harsher side. Trying to play thrash, but not quite. And now I'm just describing the debut album. I have a fucking itch all day. But this one, it feels like this is like their fourth album, like including the EP, their fourth album release. This feels more technical. Like I get a lot more like technical thrash vibes here. Yeah, and I like it for that. I'm not too familiar with this album yet, but I'm spinning it like lately. Since I got it, I'm spinning it every now and then, and it's growing on me. I really like the cover to begin with. Yeah, the only difference is the fucking nose ring. Yeah, what can I say? It's a good album. No inner. It needs to grow on me a little bit more, but I really like that like almost technical thrash vibe going on. I mean, if you listen to the track, like the instrumental one on here, if you just listen to that one, you get an impression right away, like horizontal, or horizontal. I mean diagonal. But if you listen to that track, you get like an impression of what these guys have like how they have grown compared to the debut. The last track, Family Circus, that like gang vocal chorus gets stuck in my head when I listen to this album. I mean, it's a good album. I think I still prefer the debut, but yeah, I like this one. There's the guys. I mean, if you know the photos of these guys from back in the day when they started, compared to this one, they look like very tame. Except for Ronnie. Ronnie is still fucking nasty. Nasty Ronnie. And the guy with the fucking posse cap. There's a joke to be made here, but yeah, whatever. But the other guys look like very tame, which is pretty funny to me. Nasty Savage, Penetration Point. And the last one I picked up today. Actually, I visited Germany. There's always like one town just across the border where I visit, that I always visit with my father. And there's like one record store in that town, and we always visit it. I always come home with at least one record, and that's the case now as well. One record. Like it's one of these record stores where the metal section is like, meh, it's okay. But there's also like some fun like secondhand bins with like just whatever fucking Lionel Richie records. But then I also found in that this one, Paranoid, Black Sabbath. Oh my god, is he holding a Black Sabbath record? Yes, I am. The music stopped. I'm too fucking lazy to flip the record. So you're just gonna have to enjoy the silence and me. Yeah, as you guys know, I'm not the biggest fan of Ozzy Osbourne's singing, but I can kind of handle it. Like I like the first album. I like this one. I can still tolerate his voice on here mostly because of the music. His voice really fits the music here. That psychedelic, like heavy rock vibe. On this one as well, I don't need to explain that to you. Paranoid, it was in the used bins, like I said, for like a very good price. It's a German press. Well, you found a German press in Germany. There you go. I had a little bit of a tough time finding the right version on Discogs, because there are a lot of versions of this one. It also came with like this fucking random German record advertisement. An diesem Zeichen erkennt man sie, die außergewöhnlichen Langspielplatten. How was that, Jürgen? Langspielplatten. Jawohl. Black Sabbath, Paranoid. Yeah, I mean, Warpix, Paranoid, Iron Man. Classic for the ages. Legendary album, legendary band. I thought for that price in the used bins, next to the fucking Kate Bush and ABBA records, let's take this one home. I can tolerate Ozzy here, like I said. It's more of like the later stuff and his solo stuff that I really start to not standing him. If that makes sense, if you know what I mean. But yeah, on this album, it's just that whole like psychedelic vibe that really fits his vocals, or like his vocals fit that vibe, that style. Yeah, I mean, just fucking classic. That Warpix always gets stuck in my head when I hear it, and I thought, let's just pick this album up. I love Paranoid. Iron Man is also like an earworm. Just classic Iommi riffs for days. Paranoid, Black Sabbath. The reason I had a little bit of a tough time finding this on Discogs because there was no year noted with this version. So I think it's like a 72 press, 1972 press. It's at least with on the original Vertigo label. So it's worth something, I guess. Paranoid, Black Sabbath. That's what I got lately. Like a lot of classics, not a lot of weird underground obscure shit. Just some classics. I think most of you guys will know most of these, so you can enjoy the video more if you like the more stuff that I show. Thank you guys for watching. This was just a little final update. All original records, original whatever. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.